Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Isamarbeaute and I am back with my number 2 video on my foundation routine. This is my routine. I do it every single time I do my makeup. A lot of these brands I don't change except for the Marc Jacobs foundation. I've been using a couple of months and I love it. But yeah, just stay tuned for the video. And also I did do my eyebrows and eye makeup off camera, but if you like for me to record this look, then feel free to let me know in the comments down below, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys, and let's get with the video. As you can see, I already went ahead and did my eyebrows and eye makeup off camera. And I'm gonna go ahead and begin with prepping the skin with primer for this makeup application. I did already apply my serums and moisturizers as well off camera. So I'm gonna go in with the Pores No More primer from Dr. Brandit on my T-zone area, just because that's where my larger pores are located. You know, you want to minimize them as much as possible. Alright, and then after that, I'm going to go in with the Milani Prime Light Primer all around the perimeter of my face. You know, the area that I didn't get with the Dr. Brandit's primer. I really like this primer because it gives you that luminous finish. And then for foundation, I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs foundation in the shade Beige Light. I kind of feel like this is a little bit too dark on me. So, like, probably on camera I'll look fine, but in person it kind of looks a little bit too dark. And also with this foundation, you want to do very light application just because it is full coverage, and you don't want to go overboard with the foundation because your face will look cakey. That happened to me the first time I tried this foundation. I was like, whoa. So a little goes a long way, basically. Just dot it all over the face. Alright, and then I'm gonna go in with my sponge and blend that all out. You see how a little goes a long way. It's very full coverage. I definitely love the finish of this foundation. Just by applying a tiny bit, it feels lightweight on your face. It wears all day. Okay, so now I think that looks good. Now, for my concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. When I'm telling you, I do not use another concealer if it's not this one. I'm not kidding. Like, ever since this came out, I tried it and boom, I don't go to nothing else. But I do want to try new ones because, quick little story, recently I had a makeup demo in Sephora, and Sephora does not carry the Shape Tape concealer. And when I went in to go find a concealer for my model, I did not know what concealer to use. I was like, fuck. What should I use? I have no idea because the only thing I use is the Tarte Shape Tape. So I went with the NARS concealers. So yeah, like, list any good concealers down below because I do want to go ahead and start trying new ones, because I want to explore, basically, because this one has just been it for me since it came out, and I do want to try and have other options. For my translucent powder that's gonna go underneath my, well, the parts that I highlighted with the concealer, it's the Airspun. I'm gonna use this to bake the under eye and the areas that I applied that concealer on, just because I wanted to, you know, set it. Mostly under the eye, I do not want it to crease. And then for the T-zone area, I just do not want it to get oily because I am oily. Well, I'm mostly combination, which means I am normal around the face and then oily in the T-zone, which is like typical. A lot of people are combination. They're either dry and normal or oily. And normal. Okay. And then after that, I don't really leave it on there long. I'm just grab a brush and just sweep it away. By the way, this is the Morphe E3 brush that I'm using. Okay. After that, I'm gonna go in with my favorite bronzer, which is the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. This is my favorite. I'm gonna take my Morphe R2 brush. So I usually suck in my cheeks and apply this bronzer. You know, I gotta get this double chin too. And I'm gonna add some blush from my Sweet Peach Glow palette from Too Faced. And I'm gonna take my Morphe M403 brush. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. Add it on the apples of your cheeks. I'm gonna go in with my new fave. I switched it up to the Amrezy highlighter, and this has been my fave. Like, you can just see how pretty it is. But yes, I'm gonna use that today to highlight. Watch. Oh, goodness. It's like a makeup orgasm, seriously. It's just so pretty. Look. I died and came back to life. add some to my forehead, just a tiny bit above the brow. Now, I do contour my nose to make it look more slimmer because I do not like my nose. So we're gonna contour it. And I'm gonna use this mirror, so sorry if you guys can't see. But I do use my powder from my bronzer from Benefit Cosmetics, the Hoola bronzer. Then I go in with a bigger brush, and this is just one from a set that I got from BH Cosmetics. Then I just, you know, move it off. I highlight the bridge of my nose to the intense, you guys. And then after all of that is, you know, after all of that, just, you know, blend everything together and make it look nice. And to finish everything off, I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray.